Another figure review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Eagle Moss magazines, and these are for the official collector's models for Game of Thrones. So here you can see I've just received the first shipment, which includes Daenerys Targaryen as the Breaker of Chains. That is magazine 1, and then we have the Hound, or Sandor Clegane, which is magazine 2, and then we have Tyrion Lannister, who is magazine 3, and we've received models for each of those, which we'll take a closer look at in a moment. Just looking at the boxes to start with, you can notice here that the boxes, they actually pop out of the boxes here, so the plastic here is kind of coming out, and we just have thin boxes, which is a little bit different to the Marvel chess collection, where the plastic piece is fully contained within the box. But either way, it works quite well, and that's a theme across all of the boxes here. Good news is the shipments were actually bubble wrapped, which is an improvement on the Marvel chess collection, where the figures are often loose and break quite easily in the shipping. So it's really good that these guys are securely packaged, and hopefully that will continue throughout the collection. To start with, we have this handout here, which unfolds. So let me just unfold that for you. So what you'll notice is a leaflet that comes with our first shipment. Has Westeros laid out here, the map of Westeros, and then it has details some of the characters from certain factions. I'm not sure if these are the ones that are going to be included in the collection. I'd certainly imagine all of these characters will be included in the collection as we go through, but it also is missing some key characters, particularly around the Starks, where it's only showing Robb and Eddard there. So obviously no Sansa or Arya on these, so I imagine we'll definitely be getting characters of those though. So interesting here that we've just got a few little stories and explanations of some of the houses in Game of Thrones. It's cool that we've got a map here, which it's not just Westeros actually, it's got Essos on here as well, showing some of the key locations used in Game of Thrones. Then on the back, we've got some model pages detailing some of the models here. It says that these are constructed in a 1:21 scale in metallic resin. They're scaled to relate to each other, so the sizes are accurate within the scale for each character. It also showcases some of the free gifts that we're going to get, which I'll show you in a moment, which includes this stand here, which looks quite cool, and also you can see here some of the other characters that we will be getting in the collection, and Arya is on there. Got Jon Snow, Peter Baelish, White Walker, another Jon Snow. We have one of the guards here, the Daenerys, the Unsullied guards, and then we've got Brienne there as well. So looking forward to seeing those. If I just flip that over, I'll show you. Here we get a binder here, which will come with the next delivery, so delivery 2. We then have a Three-Eyed Raven figurine, which will also be included, and the display plinth, which I showed you earlier. And then on this side we've just got some more character profiling and detailing on what you can receive in the figurine collection. It also explains here that we'll get multiples for certain characters depending on their popularity or prominence within the show. So here it details 3 particular Daenerys figurines we're going to be receiving. So that's quite cool. Kind of lays out what's going to be happening with the collection. So yeah, right, okay, so that's that. Let's take a look at figure 1, which is Daenerys. So I'll get her out of the box and we'll take a quick look at the paint job. Okay guys, so here is Daenerys Targaryen, and she is wearing this blue robe seen in one of the later seasons. First thing you'll notice is her striking blonde hair, which is obviously part of being a Targaryen is that you have this silver white hair. Then we're just looking at the face. We've got blue eyes and we've got moderate detail on the face. Face paint is actually, particularly the lips, is a little bit poor. Outfit itself looks alright. There you can see across the chest, paint is quite average. She's holding this staff here. Hand coming out here. She has a cloak that comes down the back here. And at the bottom you can see on the base we've got the Targaryen dragon symbol, and on the bottom we have felt padding. The paint on this isn't great, if I'm being honest. I don't think the paint job is particularly good. She also has a silver bracelet. I'm not sure if you can see that. Yeah, the paint isn't particularly good, particularly on the upper half. The lower half is okay, but the face and the hair, just, I don't know. I don't think that looks particularly good myself. But this is our free magazine. This one is all I had to pay on this one was postage and packaging, so can't complain too much. So that's Daenerys. We just take a look at Daenerys magazine. This magazine is actually quite thin in comparison to the other two, but obviously it just showcases the figure here. The figure does look a little bit better there. Still doesn't look particularly well painted on there though, to be honest. And then we've got some stories regarding Daenerys and her Breaker of Chains storyline, which this figure reflects. A little bit about her costume. Some of her key supporters. And a little bit about the dragons. I think once you get all these magazines together within a binder, it's going to be quite a cool read, going through each character. Quite a fairly detailed profile on them, which is really good to have. Okay, so let's take a look at Sandor Clegane next. Okay, guys, so here is the Hound, and this particular figure I think is much better than Daenerys in paint job. It's really cool actually. We've got the Hound sword here painted in silver coming out of his gauntlets. The armour is a kind of silver black, but it looks pretty spot on to his show outfit. There's lots of detail in his surcoat, his armour, his belt. He's got this dagger here, or it's almost another sword here on the side. Well, it is another sword really. And with the silver metallic black continues all around his outfit. His spolders look great. All in all, I think the armour looks fantastic. He has brown trousers and kind of black boots, and to go with him as well he has the Hound's helm here at the bottom, which is fantastic, again painted in the silver black armour colour that kind of goes with the rest of his outfit, and that looks just awesome. And then we have the House Clegane symbol here on the base. I really like the house symbols here on the base, and then we've got a felt padding on the bottom. So yeah, just looking at the face as well. Obviously he has the scarred face on the top left there, and he has this brown wavy hair. But the face is really a lot more detailed than Daenerys is, with white teeth, pink lips, And yeah, I think this guy looks awesome. Really happy with him. I like the Hound. Let's have a look at the magazine, and it's kind of similar again, really. Talks about his armour. I think my figure actually looks better than the one that's here, to be honest. Talks about how he got scarred, people that he's interacted with here. There he is in his armour again. Looks like his brother there, the mountain. There he is with Loros, and obviously it showcases on the back there Tyrion, who we'll take a look at next. Okay guys, so here is figure 3 from magazine 3, and this is Tyrion, and Tyrion is in his Lannister armour, and I think this is from the Battle of... Oh, I'm not sure actually. I don't think, possibly from the Battle of Blackwater, or it could possibly be from when he fought against Robb Stark's army. Again, this figure is really well done. I'm really pleased with him. He's got a battle axe there in his hand. The Lannister armour looks fantastic. The face is about as good as you're going to get in this scale in terms of looking like Tyrion. So we have blue eyes, we've got white teeth, we've got a facial expression of him kind of going into battle there. We've got the blonde locks, and I think they've done a really good job with the face. But again, my favourite thing of this figure is the armour, which is in gold, a dark red brownish colour, and then we've got the light red here on the shoulders and on the neck. And then also we have the armour coming down to the knees, and then he has black trousers and black boots. And then we have the Lannister lion house symbol here on the base again, which looks awesome. Felt padding on the bottom. So really good job with this guy. I really like Tyrion. I think he looks fantastic. So 2 out of 3 I'm really pleased with. The Hound and Tyrion, both brilliant, and Daenerys is a bit meh, but you know, if I was going to rate them, I'd give the Hound and Tyrion 9 out of 10 and Daenerys probably a 6 out of 10. But this guy looks awesome. Okay, let's take a look at the magazine. Oh, we've got the back here first, which showcases Jon Snow as our next character, so that's cool. Once again, I think my figure looks better than the one pictured here in the magazine, which is good. And there he is, in his pose here. Again, talks a lot about Tyrion, obviously one of the most popular characters in Game of Thrones, so I imagine we'll get a few different releases for his character. It showcases his costume on here, talks a little bit about his armour, which is cool. It's got the family tree for him in here. And there's his dad there, look, on the horse. A little bit about his key supporters in Bronn there, and Podrick. And yeah, really interesting magazine. So, and then also, as I said, we're going to get Jon Snow next, which, you know, no Game of Thrones collection would be without Jon Snow. You like Tyrion, do you? Yeah! Oh, okay. Wow. So there we go. That is our first 3 models for Game of Thrones figurine collection from Eagle Moss. Tell me which is your favourite. There they are in scale. Tyrion is a lot smaller than the Hound, as you'd expect. But I'm really interested to see how this collection goes. I love Game of Thrones, so I'm definitely going to be keeping up with the collection as long as I can. And I think it's a really good start. I think 2 out of 3 figures look really good. So really pleased to start my collection. And I'm really looking forward to receiving the binder and seeing how the collection progresses, as I said earlier. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I do regular updates on Eagle Moss figurines. I do the Marble Chest collection, which you may have seen. I'll be doing Game of Thrones, and I'm also looking to do the Also looking to do the Walking Dead collection once that begins as well, as I love Walking Dead as well as Game of Thrones. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching and have a good day. If you like my channel, please do subscribe.